Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy M.K S here, back here with another video. So I hope the camera angle all right. Anyway, I hope you're doing well wherever you are and staying safe and healthy and happy and that kind of thing. That's the main thing, I suppose, and that your family is well collectively. But anyway, I thought I would. I just came up with an idea, and I thought I would do my usual reaction videos as I try and do when I have the house to myself, especially this room with the TV room. And I thought I'd talk about some of my dreams for Italian football, as it's Italy's Unification Day on Sunday, the 17th. And so I'd love for Italian teams to, whilst at the same time being rivals, as I said in my video yesterday, or last night, technically early in the morning, whilst at the same time they are rivals, and in some cases bitter rivals domestically, I think they should, even if they take the mick out of each other and don't like each other, I think, number one, I don't think they should use violence. I'd love to see Italian football get rid of violence somehow, maybe learn from the EPL, the English Premier League, funny enough, where actually football hooliganism arguably started, and also to tackle some of the prejudice and stuff like that, prejudice or whatever, that kind of thing. So some of those negative things about Italian football. So I'd love to change some things about Italian football, like make it more attacking in football style. I mean, so rather less, still keeping the good defence, but being more attacking, but at the same time being less prejudice and less violent as possible. And like for the Italian FA to work with the league and politicians and councillors and all those involved in football, and also like parents, teachers, school, and the wider society to sort of tackle hooliganism. And I'd love for, let's say, politicians, councillors, teachers, parents, schools, wider society and whatnot, even businesses and whatnot, to help Italian teams such as Juventus. And when they play against non-Italian teams, I'd love for them to support each other, and even Mediterranean and transcontinental, especially Eurasian nations, to sort of unite in sports and possibly politically. So I think that covers everything. So Juventus, I would love to see them have a good youth team, but because of my mad habit of supporting all the Italian teams as well, Celtic, and even Mediterranean generally as well to an extent, Latin teams and whatnot, just because I look Latin, or I think I look Latin. I hope to do reaction videos to Juventus, as many as I can, and also Torino, even though they're rivals because of my mad habits, and also Celtic and hopefully Roma as well. Thoughts, sorry. But my dreams for Italian football teams are pretty much the same, which is to hopefully do well in Europe and win as many trophies as possible. So Italian teams overall get back to top of the league table in terms of trophies won in Europe and internationally, and that includes teams like Juventus, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Roma, and whatnot. But generally speaking, my dreams are for them all to get as much investment as possible and to do as well as possible, and to bring in the best possible players, coaches, managers, coaching staff, directors of football, dietitians, and basically whatever's involved in making the best possible football teams, including and similar for Celtic. But the only difference is either it's both Roma and Genoa, which I would love to specifically become the next Galacticos, perhaps either one of those, possibly Roma or Genoa, as Italy's oldest football team and also Italy's capital football team. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and play one of the clips. So I did choose quite a short video, but I hope to encourage people to subscribe to Italian football teams channels like Juventus official YouTube channel, and all the other Italian teams, if people would be kind enough to do that, and also Celtic, like subscribe to their channel if you'd be kind enough, and like their videos, give them views, and share their videos and that kind of thing. Do whatever it takes to benefit the channel, possibly even react to their videos and things like that. Would be pretty cool if other people do reaction videos, possibly a lot more coherent than me, than mine. And as I say, I'd love to see Juventus get as much funding as possible to bring in the best possible players and to develop their youth academies. So I hope you found this nice and short and sweet, not too long, like some of my videos might be a bit, I tend to waffle, I know, but something I was going to say and I've completely forgotten it, but yeah, I hope you will subscribe to their channel, check out their videos, and watch as many of you can, possibly even their playlist and that kind of thing, and I hope they'll be able to get as much investment and sponsorship and that kind of thing. I hope that people checking out their channel will increase their brand exposure, so it encourage investors and sponsors to invest in and sponsor the clubs, generally speaking, and maybe Italian teams, I'm using my dyslexic creativity again, but maybe Italian teams could work with FIFA and UEFA. I know I talked about this before, but maybe they could even say FIFA and UEFA to improve the image of the beautiful game, both in Europe and internationally. Maybe they could work with Italian teams to look at how they can help Serie A, especially, and Italian football generally, to tackle prejudice and violence, crime, and all that kind of thing, and make football for good. Hello, Kanga. Thanks for the comment. Hope you're doing well wherever you are. I've not heard that name before, but anyway, I'm going to probably wrap this video up and feed the cats. And yeah, I think that covered everything. There's probably ideas I've forgotten as usual, but I was hoping to do a lot more videos like yesterday, but I didn't quite get around to being motivated. Even today, I didn't wake up till like 1 p.m., 1 o'clock by the time I actually got my butt out of bed. Kanga says, thank you, I'm watching from Australia. Thank you for your view and your comment, and hope you're doing well. Australia's treating you well. Hope the weather's nice there, and staying safe and healthy, and your family's well. And where's the name Kanga from? Is it a lot of people from Australia? I've been to Australia a lot. There's a lot of Far Eastern people in Australia. Pretty cool. It's got a lot of different there now and all that kind of thing. I think that's great. I actually love Australia. I think it's really a really beautiful country. It's got lovely scenery, nice weather, and that kind of thing. Some of the prejudice that they've had historically against the Aboriginals, I really find it irritating. But I'm glad they're sort of acknowledging the Aboriginals. Kanga says it comes from the AFL team he supports called the North Melbourne Kangaroos. I've been to Melbourne as well. Actually, Melbourne is one of the main places I went to because one of my sisters lives there, and she's a consultant now. So she's the one with the brains, unlike me. But yeah, great to read comments from Kanga. If you want to put in the comment section, I'm going to wrap this video up, but if you want to put in the comment section anything about yourself, Kanga, anything else, I've got to admit I don't really know much about Australian football, although Ange Postecoglou, who managed Celtic, is from Australia, and he was a great coach. He was a great manager, so I thank him for his service to Celtic. He's an excellent coach. I think Tottenham are lucky to have him, but a lot of managers now only last like 2 seasons before they go downhill. But I've got to admit, I don't really follow much Australian soccer, football, or whatever you call it, whichever one you prefer, Kanga. What you prefer to call it, soccer or football. But yeah, please let me know in the comments, because I'm going to wrap this video, because I do try and keep them short. This went on a bit longer than planned, because I did hope to keep it down to about 7 minutes. Anyway, peace and love. I'm out.